Hi guys! So today we're doing makeup, obviously. You clicked on this video so you know. I'm gonna be doing, this isn't what I do every day, but when I do put on makeup, because usually most days I don't put on anything, this is kind of like the look I go for. I don't use the same exact palette. I like to spice things up and change it, but usually the color scheme stays the exact same. Okay, first step. We have to put our hair up because it's just gonna get in the way and it's not gonna be pretty. Also, before I get started with anything, I put on this shirt and it gave me like a really good series idea, like a fashion oriented one that I think I'm definitely going to be doing because it sounds it sounds so fun. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think it's gonna be a good one. But anyway, let's tie her up. Usually I like to put on some primer, but my primer can't be found, so I'm just not gonna do that. That's usually the first step. I like very, very light face makeup. But I'm using this, can't see it because of how bright it is, but it's the Marcel City Tinted Cream with SPF 25. It's in the shade light to medium. I like this a lot because it has SPF, and SPF is very important, girls and guys and anyone watching. Take care of your skin. It'll thank you in the long run. Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. Tinted creams and BB creams and CC creams is they look like your skin. Next, we're gonna conceal. I'm gonna use this concealing palette and this concealer by NYX. This I usually use under my eyes and to highlight. This one I use for like blemishes and stuff. I like to use the shade Toffee Caramel. It's the third one down. This concealer palette has more of like a clay texture, so I like to use my hands, especially with blending and stuff, because I feel like anything else just takes away too much product and you don't get any coverage, which is not fun. Next, concealer. I just got this one and I never used to use concealer. I know, that's pretty bad. I used to just use my face stuff all over and just call it a night, but now that I started using the concealer, I really like it. I think it just had to be a matter of finding one I like because I usually get a lot of creasing under my eyes. I'd like to just put the tiniest amount possible. Like you can't even see, like just the tiniest little amount. And I'm gonna go on my nose just to highlight and on my head a little bit, but I don't like to put too much. And chin. I put a little too much down here, but that's completely fine because we're going to be blending it out a lot with this guy. Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. I still need to add a little bit more. So what I like to do is I like to add little by little so that I don't put too much product and I'm like, oh my god, this is way too much, it's way too overload. So I feel like this just is the best thing for me personally because I put too much product sometimes. So right here in like the inner parts of my under eyes, I feel like I don't have that much product. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Not too much though, just tiny dots. That's good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to powder my entire face. So before I do anything, I'm just going to talk about my skin type real quick. I used to have really, really oily skin and I used to break out all the time. Then we decided to go see a dermatologist. I was put on Accutane. After that, my skin is like more normal to dry, mainly dry. But yeah, I don't break out as much. So I have to really be mindful of like how much powder I put and stuff because sometimes it's not a good look. But like under my eyes, for example, I crease so much that I kind of have to. I'm just gonna swivel. Oh, I didn't even say what product I'm using. I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible powder. My mom got me this. This is in the shade Sand Beige. 160, the number. Is there a mirror in this? There is. It's in here. Okay. Just got the stuff in my eye. The brush bristles. Next, I like to do a teeny tiny bit of contour. I don't do too much, but I feel like I need it, and I do this all the time, no matter like what type of look I'm going for. I'm always doing this. I use this e.l.f. bronze palette. It's pretty good, but not great quality. Like, it broke, so. But as you can see, it's very much loved. I love this a lot, and I feel like it's not too dark and it's not too light. And I've had people try it with their different skin tones, and they really like this. This is in Bronze Beauty. So the first thing I do is I use this teeny tiny brush, and then I just dip it in every color, like just once. I'm gonna do it again just to show you. And then what I do is I just so gently. And I like to go back with my fluffy brush, and I just blend it with that.
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone with heart.
Next, I like to do a little bit of nose contour. I use the same exact palette, but I use a smaller
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone.
Next, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I don't like to do that much with them because, as you can see, they're already pretty dark. If I try to do too much, they end up looking super blocky and super thick, and I don't like that. I like really natural brows because I don't do my brows, like I don't get them waxed or anything. So I feel like because of that, they just look better natural. I use this little brush set and product from the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. I like it a lot. I use the darkest shade right here. I don't use the other two very much, but sometimes, like if I'm traveling and I forget certain products and stuff, because it has happened, I have used them as eyeshadow, and I feel like they work pretty well. I like that. I like how versatile and fun makeup is. Like, you can use anything for anything, I think. I like to brush them out. As you can see, this one looks a little bit different from this one, and so I have to just make them look at least related, because right now they look like they're from different families. So we just tap into this one.
Missing someone with all your heart.
After I fill them in a little bit, I like to go in with this Maybelline Brow Drama. I like to do one of these. Now we're just gonna do the other side. Next thing I like to do is eyes. I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I really like this palette. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use one right here. This one. Sorry, my nails are kind of gross. I'm gonna go in with my finger because it's just, I like doing that with the shiny lid colors.
Missing someone. Missing someone.
Technical difficulties. I was looking for my brush. I pulled it out. I was prepared. I knew what I was doing. But then it fell on the ground and I didn't notice. We have it here. It's by Moda Pro, and it's this crease brush. I think I'm going to take a mixture of raw sienna and burnt orange, which I'll show you right now, and then maybe a tiny bit of cypress umber. So this guy and this guy and this guy up here. I just put the teeniest amount on my brush, and then I just
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone with all your heart.
That's it for the eye makeup eyeshadow part. It looks really good. I like it a lot. It's very blended, I think, and well, I'll try to blend it a little bit more. This is like my go-to eye look. I do use different palettes, like I said, but usually this is kind of like the formula. A lighter color on the lid and then a darker outside, and it's usually always these kinds of colors. Now we're gonna do the other side.
A few moments later.
Okay, perfect. I really love this eye look. It turned out really nice. I'm happy. Okay, next we're gonna do mascara. I curl my lashes first. Okay, I have a question. Does anyone else notice that one of their lashes is like nicer than the other? Like for me, this eye, the lashes are just not longer but like curlier and nicer, and then like whenever I put mascara on them they just look very nice. But this eye, they're like very flat and they have like nothing going on, nothing good for them happening. Like even when I put on mascara they're just like meh, but this one's like wow. I need to get a nice pair of fake lashes. If you have any recommendations for fake lashes, please hit me up. For mascara, I'm going to use the Tartist, this mascara. For my bottom lashes, I like to use this mascara by Beauty Counter. It's the lengthening mascara. I'm going to use this one first. I don't know why. But see how like skinny that is? That's perfect for the bottom lashes.
Missing someone.
We're gonna go back and do face stuff. I'm gonna use this other Mada Pro brush. This one's like the blush brush, and I'm gonna use the Pretty Vulgar blush in Hush Blush. That's so cute. I love this, by the way. It's such a pretty color. Highly recommend for anyone. It's so pigmented that I just do one of those. I love blush so much. I used to hate it and I used to never ever put it on, but now I'm like obsessed and I love it so much. I like to put it like up here and then bring it down.
Missing someone.
We've reached one of my favorite steps ever, which is highlighter. I'm going to be using this one by Ofra. It's Rodeo Drive, and no introduction needed. Everyone knows about this guy. This guy's you can literally, I don't even have to take this off and you can tell. See, like, wow. I like to use this guy. It's by, I don't know who it's by, but it's an illuminator brush. It's an illuminator brush, and it's very dense and tiny. You get a lot of product in there on your face. I used to use one of those fan brushes. They're so pretty and they're like fun to like use, but they diffuse the product a lot, so I like to use something like this.
Missing someone.
Still worth the money also because you use the tiniest amount and it does this. Like I barely used anything. Maybe like 4 taps, like teeny tiny like baby taps, and that was it. So highly recommend if you don't already have it. Next we're gonna be doing lips. This is my favorite lip liner ever, you guys. Don't use eyeliner. I don't use lip liner very often, but when I do, it's always this guy, which I should use lip liner more. Okay, so it's the Rimmel London Exaggerate lip liner in the shade 45 Epic. Before we even apply this though, I need to wipe off the product on my lip that's like from doing everything. There wasn't that much product, but still I don't like having anything on there. I'm just gonna twist. Oh no, is this my finished one? This is my finished one. I'm gonna go get the other one.
A few moments later.
We got her. She's here. She is here.
Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your missing someone.
She looks great. Next I'm gonna use, okay, this liquid lipstick is so good. I love this guy so much. It's by Ulta Beauty. It's the matte lip cream. It's in the shade Courageous. It's so pretty. I adore it.
Missing someone.
I like to blot. I don't know why, I really like having not so harsh lips. So like that. I love this look so much. I'm like obsessed. Sometimes I like to add a little gloss, but I don't think I'm going to today, just because I'm living for this combo. But yeah, this is the look. I love it so much. No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I messed up with my lips. But yeah, this is the finished look. I adore it so much. Let me just put my hair down for this. Okay, yeah. I don't know, it's one of my favorites.